All right, hey everybody, Dave Anderson. All right, hey everybody. Getting to start the RInSport Holiday League in the Porsche Cup. I did a little test stream yesterday and then realized I was running the GT3 Porsche, so this car is completely different. Slower, a little harder to drive, the gearing's different, so I definitely have some work to do as far as just try to learn how to drive the car while we're doing the race. So typical for me, I'm in here um, sort of just going at it cold. But 8 races over the next 2 weeks. They're 15 minutes in length, a whole bunch of different tracks. I think Spa is actually the one track that we're running twice. This is the closed beta for Rennsport, so hopefully give our fans and members at CMS a preview of the game. I'm pretty impressed with it so far. And not sure if I'll be able to make all the races. I'm going to try to. So they're fixed setups, so it's just arrive and drive. And yeah, I'm going to get in here, hope this works. Looks like we got 3 minutes of practice, and I'm going to take advantage of that. So I'm going to get right out on the track here and drive a little bit in this car because I have had no practice in this thing. So it's like there's 8 of us in this split. So there was about 30 or 40 people signed up, and it looks like they've broken us down into splits of 8. So kind of wish they were a little bigger, but I get that they're testing things and so on and so forth, so I'm fine with that generally. No ABS, no traction control in this car, so it is a handful to drive. A little bit about my equipment for anybody that may watch this. I've got a Fanatec DD1 wheel, custom built, simulator, one large widescreen, ultra wide monitor, curved. I've got Fanatec Club Sport pedals with some of the load cell and brake performance kit modifications. A couple different button boxes, all that kind of stuff. So your typical sort of sim racer rig here. Got a Spinard Simulations racing cockpit, racing chair that I set in. So all of that seems to be working great with the product so far. Not having any issues with any of the controls or mapping or any of that kind of stuff. So all seems well there. Some of my telemetry and things like that are not yet working in like SimHub and some of the tools that I use. But that's to be expected. Boy, 6 gear in this car is tall. This setup, so I'm not sure how useful that's going to be. Not expecting to need to do a pit stop in this race. It's just a 15-minute race, so each of these races are fairly short. Kind of like that. I think it's just a good way. Primarily what we're doing here is testing. I may have actually missed my pit stall. Alright, so it looks like 8 of us here. Everybody's got a safety rating and a kind of an I rating kind of thing is what I call it, similar to iRacing. And I think that they've grouped us into groups based on that. So, and then they're going to have points, and we're going to have point standings and all kinds of fun stuff with this. So it'll be kind of fun, something fun to do over the holidays. We've got, they're splitting it over this 2-week period. So should be really cool. I'll kind of try to stream and record every race, put it up on YouTube, and then we're going to qualify here in just a second. So I can kind of save these and share them. And mainly, you know, for me, I'm grateful that they sent me a beta key and that I'm in the beta and have the opportunity to have the game here. It looks like I got 8 minutes to qualify here, so let me go out and get a couple of laps in. Oh, it's live qualifying. Interesting. Let these maniacs go. Don't want to be around any of them while I qualify here. Kind of funny watching the guys ahead of me there, like weaving back and forth like they're some big Formula One qualifying session here. I'm like, no, I'm not waiting on you to do that. I'm going here. I think they actually have damage turned off for these events. I may be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure they do have it turned off. I also grabbed some force feedback settings from the Discord. Alright, here we go. First lap here. Get an incident there. So I assume this lap is not going to count. I'm going to get one more lap. Let's use this one as a test lap here. The car is really a handful. And I'm going to have to consider through a Rouge there pulling fourth gear because it's just so unstable on the exit. It's like there's a lot of body roll in it or something. very much a consistency vehicle, and physics on the sim feel great. Six gears of, as I mentioned, no use in this car. Except maybe on the Kimmel straight. Alright, one more lap. Trying to keep it on the straight and narrow here, not to pick up an incident point. That actually, for the moment, puts me on pole. Alright, gonna start the race from pole here, it looks like. I just need to be clean here. Alright, so let's have some fun with Rennsport. 20 seconds to start here. Looks like we're going to get some starting lights. I've not done a start. So this is all about to figure it out here. reckon. This guy in front of me looks like he's almost using a controller. Just by his inputs. So I seem to be leaving the guys behind me here. I got kind of a bad start, really. The tires were cold and didn't feel super confident. Round I go. That was not good. Overdrove that corner and around she went. That's a shame, because I think it was kind of starting to come to me. I think I was faster than those guys, or had the opportunity to be faster than those two guys ahead of me. Ah, damn it. I think I've destroyed the car here, unfortunately. What went from bad to worse there all of a sudden? That guy was wrecking ahead of me and he came back onto me. Alright, see if we can settle down now. try to crawl our way back up to the podium. Plenty of time to do it. Got about 3 or 4 more laps here. It's just like real racing, you know, in these things. You make a mistake, and that's what I did. Made a mistake, overdrove a corner, spun, and then I put myself back here with some of these guys that I shouldn't be with. And then all of a sudden, just one problem led to 2. But, you know, from a physics perspective, I'm, you know, experienced sim racer, and physics are definitely real challenging. You know, this is where I spun last time, just overdriving that entry. There's no ABS in this car, too, so really challenging car to drive. It's like a couple of these guys have come back to me here all of a sudden. There's another one wrecking. Stay off me. It's going to be an incident. Around again. Good Lord. I definitely have some work to do on learning to drive this car. Try to get a little better in future races. Wow. It's catching me out. There's sort of it's got a little bit of a challenging blip that you've got to work with that I'm not really able to show. I just have to feel it on the pedals. And from a brake bias perspective, the brakes are really, I mean, as I've come to expect in these pickup cars, brakes aren't that great, and if you get on them too hard, the car's going to come around. That's what's happened to me twice here. So I think I've got to kind of sort of work here the rest of this, what's left in this race, 2 laps at the line, I think, to just back everything up. It's definitely a case of slower is faster. despite all this, I've managed to get back up into second place. So I think we're all struggling with it a little bit. Except for the leader. My goal here is to try to get you guys one good clean lap. I feel like something around like a 2-minute 26-second lap time would be solid. Doing much better now that I've backed everything up, trying to really make sure I get off the trail braking in this car. This car likes you to slow it down in a straight line and let it roll through the corner. But if you're wondering, you know, is this sim or simcade? It's definitely a sim. This should be our last lap here, unless he gets one more. The leader's out in front of me enough that we may get 2 laps out of this. Yeah, he's 37 seconds ahead of me, so I'm thinking we're going to get 2 laps here. I think this particular pickup car, I don't remember, I don't think it has ABS or traction control. Could be wrong on that, but very much a driver's car. The leader's best time is a 27.1. I'm about a second or so off of his pace. So we're getting the counter here. I'm surprised it didn't give him a white flag. He must have maybe slowed down to get the finish there. So, okay, ended up, I mean, man, I had a really rough race, but I ended up finishing in second position, so we'll take it. Ran a 2:28.3, leader ran a 2:27.1, so I was about a little over a second off the pace. Yeah, I ended up 23 seconds behind him, so I think what he did there was slowed up so that he could get the checkered, which makes total sense. That way he didn't have to risk running another lap. there's our results, and looks like it's going to head us back to the main menu. So, second place, highest American, only American. Looks like someone from the Netherlands finished in front of me there. And yeah, I'll get this posted, and for you guys, I'll let it kind of finish out here and do what it's going to do, so you can kind of see what the behavior is. I do think we would, if he hadn't slowed up there, even though the timer ran out, I'm assuming he would have, if it had not run out before he got to that next lap, he would have gotten a white flag, and I would have gone another lap myself because I was on the lead lap with him there. But great game, fairly simple UI. It's easy to use. I think there's a lot of potential here. We're going to have a race tomorrow, so I'll try to get in the one tomorrow as well. Looks like it's already updated my SR and my race rating to a little bit higher than what it was before. So, yeah, good stuff. So we'll get this posted out on YouTube so that it's saved forever, and enjoy it. I'll be here next time. Bye.